Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know, guys. Hello everyone, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. Okay, everybody is able to listen to me properly. That's amazing, guys. That's amazing. So how are you guys? How's everybody? Please let me know. How's everybody, guys? Please let me know. Everything is good. Everything is fine. Good, guys. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, so I'm able to see some new names as well as some old names as well in today's boot camp. Uh, so could you guys let me know how many of you guys? So before starting with today's class, let us take up a small poll. Okay, before starting. Okay, that how many of the people are coming to the boot camp via DevTown for the very first time, and how many have previously attended some previous boot camps as well. Because I'm able to see some new names, able to see some old names as well. Let us take up a poll for that, right, guys? Just to understand, and then we'll introduce ourselves to each other as well. So I will create a poll in the live chat, guys. I will create a poll. Is this your very first boot camp via DevTown? Yes, and I am excited. No, I am a regular. Let's ask our community right over here, guys. Let's ask all the people live in the class, guys. Okay, is this your very first bootcamp via DevTown? If it is the very first bootcamp that you have ever come up for via DevTown, yes, just put yes, and I'm excited. Otherwise, if you have attended a single bootcamp via DevTown in the previous months or the previous days as well, just put up no, I'm a regular. So in that way, we will be able to identify how many people are coming for the very first time. So why are you bald? Yeah, so that was just a random thought that it came to my mind that my hair is too big for me. I just took out the trimmer and just removed it. That is why I'm bald right now. Okay. So 613 people have already voted. Guys, those who have currently not voted, almost 200 people have not voted right now. Please complete your voting so that we are able to understand it. This haircut does not suit you. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, I also think so. Okay, so 66% of the people are actually new to our bootcamp, guys. 66% of the people. So let me introduce you guys to me. Okay, so my name is Shaurya Sinha, and I'm going to be your instructor for the next 7 days, guys. Okay, we are going to have a lot of fun, a lot of different things that we are going to learn about. So let me just introduce myself. So I started out my journey in my college days itself as a data analyst intern for 2 months at Reliance Industries. Then I worked as a data scientist intern for 6 months in Geo. After that, I joined Google as a Explore ML lead. I worked there for almost 13 to 14 months itself in Google. After that, I joined Fastnil as a software engineer. Along with the same, I have worked as a machine learning engineer. I've worked as a front end web developer, a back end web developer, a full stack engineer as well in various different startups. We started DevTown last year, and up till now, we have trained more than 5,700 students and placed more than 5,500 students with an average placement rate of more than 13.7 lakh guys per year. So 13.7 lakh per year. We started this DevTown as a non-profit organization itself. So as you're able to see, you are having this boot camp, and that is also free of cost, so you don't have to worry about it. So now that I have introduced myself, let me introduce you to DevTown as well, to this bootcamp. So this bootcamp is basically advanced web animations using JavaScript and CSS, guys. Okay, we are going to learn web animations, okay, using JavaScript and CSS during this entire bootcamp of 7 days, guys. During this time span, okay, guys, the only prerequisite, okay, what are the let's first answer two questions, guys. What are the two best things about this bootcamp, guys? What are the two best thing about these bootcamps, guys? Okay, the first thing is that there are no prerequisites whatsoever. You don't need to know JavaScript. You don't need to know CSS. You don't need to know HTML. You don't need to know web development as well. Everything will be taught to you guys from the basics, from the scratch, inside of this bootcamp itself. What is the second best thing about this bootcamp, guys? It is free. There's no cost associated with it. Okay. There is no cost associated with this, guys, so you don't have to worry about it at any particular point of time, guys. Now, an additional benefit out of this particular bootcamp, guys, So if you are going on our website, so LinkedIn, okay, so you can just contact me on LinkedIn as well at any particular point of, oh, bhai, this is a very, very, very long message that somebody has messaged me right over here. I'll have to definitely see that. To go on LinkedIn, guys, this bootcamp is associated with Google and Microsoft as well. So at the end of this bootcamp, you will be receiving 3 certificates for free. Again, no charges, guys, no charges. Okay, we are going to give you guys 3 certificates for free. One via Google, one via Microsoft, and one via DevTown, guys. So as you're able to see, most of the students who attend our bootcamps usually post these certificates on LinkedIn. So I'm going to just show it to you guys from right over there. So this is a bootcamp that we conducted in January on backend web development using JavaScript, Node.js, and Express. So this is the DevTown certificate that the people got from DevTown. Okay. The next particular certificate that they received was via Google. That is Google Developer Students Club. They received this certificate via Google itself for attending that bootcamp. The third certificate that they got was from Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador. And this is the certificate that they received through that, guys. Okay. So that is what you will be getting at the end of this particular bootcamp, guys, for free. Again, no cost associated with these certificates as well. And one more thing, guys, at the end, we'll be creating a small project as well that you can put up on your resume. Okay, so you are coming to this bootcamp with no idea about web development. The only prerequisite is that whatever I'm speaking out of my mouth, you should be able to understand it. That's it. There is no other expectations from my end. Whatever I'm speaking right over here, you just have to understand it. That's it. If you're able to do that, it's fine. Otherwise, we'll teach you guys everything from the basics. At the end, we'll be creating a project that you can keep up on your resume as well. And then we are going to give you guys 3 certificates as well that you can add to your resume at the end. So all these we will be doing throughout this bootcamp, guys. Throughout these bootcamps. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Great, amazing. Now so how will you guys receive your certificates? Please listen to this very carefully, otherwise you will be missing out on your certificates itself. Okay, please listen to this very carefully. The only thing that you have to do to receive the certificates is attend the class live and on time. So punctuality and your dedication to learning, these are the only 2 things that will give you guys the certificates. If you are not coming live to the class on time, you are not going to get the certificates. If you're not learning anything right over here, you're not going to get the certificates. We're not charging anything, but at least we can expect this from you guys, right? We can expect you guys to come up to the class live, to attend the class properly on time, to learn everything that is being taught to you guys right over here. Can you guys do that? If you guys are not able to do that, I'm guaranteeing to you guys, you will not be able to get these certificates as well. As simple as that. The classes will be every single day from 9 o'clock to 10:30. The classes will be every single day from 9 o'clock to 10:30, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. How will I be taking up the attendance? I'll be letting you guys know at the end of today's class, not right now. At the end of today's class, it is the very first day. So today's class will be just of 60 minutes. From tomorrow onwards, the classes will be of 90 minutes. Okay. And today, because it is the first class, at the end of the class, I will be letting you guys know how I will be taking up your attendance. Right now, I want to start with the class itself. Okay? The classes will start at 9 o'clock. It will end up at 10:30 every single day. If you are not present at 9 o'clock in the class, you will be missing out on your certificates. You'll not be able to get your certificates. It's as simple as that. Okay? So let's get started with our today's class, guys. Let's get started with our today's class. We'll start by learning the basics of HTML, guys. Just the basics of HTML. Nothing too very advanced for you guys. Okay? Why the basics? Because we need to focus much more upon JavaScript and CSS. So we'll be learning just the basics of HTML, guys. The second thing right now is that all of you guys that are there in the class right now, you need to understand something. We are only as powerful as the weakest link in our class. Now, not everybody has a great laptop. Not everybody has a desktop, guys. Okay, please understand this. Saksham, if you are missing out a single minute of the class, you're not going to get the certificates. I'm being very frank with you. The rules are same with everybody. Even I know everything. So should I not take up the class? No, right? So please understand this. Not everybody has a laptop or a desktop. Due to that particular reason, we are going to use something called as code sandbox to write our code. Okay? We are going to use something called as code sandbox to write our code, guys. That anybody that has even a smartphone, anybody who is able to have a smartphone or a device where you can open up a web browser, a website, okay, those guys will be able to code along with me as well. Okay, so you don't require a laptop, guys. You don't require a laptop. You don't require a laptop, guys. Even if you are having a mobile phone, you will be able to code everything along with me. So please, guys, try to understand this. Why are we using code sandbox? So that everybody is able to code. So please don't question that, sir, why are we using code sandbox? Why are we not using something else? Now you know that. Okay, now you know that. Okay. Second thing, guys, please try to help others out. If you already know the topic, like I said, Saksham already knows the topic. Okay, maybe somebody else already knows the topic, or you were able to understand it at much faster sense itself. Try to help others out in the live chat, guys. Okay. The third thing is that my LinkedIn profile is down in the description of the video itself. If you guys want to contact with me, you can contact me from right over there. Okay. What about those you have a laptop? They can write their code in VS Code. Harsh, if you want, you can, but I'm not going to help you. I'm not going to guide you right over there because the questions and queries will be very different. So it would be better if you're using code sandbox along with me as well. Okay. So let's get started with that, guys. Let's get started. You can just go to Google, search for code sandbox, guys. Search for code sandbox. Open up the very first link that you are able to see right over here. Open up the very first link that you are able to see right over here. Let me open up the live chat on my mobile phone, guys. Give me a second. Let me open up the live chat on my mobile phone, guys. Give me a second. Okay, now the live chat is also there. Okay. Now, once I've entered into code sandbox, guys, this is a free platform. It has no charges whatsoever. It is a free platform, guys. Okay. What happens right now is you can log into this particular platform using either your Google ID or your GitHub ID, whatever you prefer. Once you have logged into the platform, you are able to see this create button on the top right corner. Please do let me know. Are you guys able to see this create button on the top right corner, guys? Please do let me know, guys. Click on this particular create button. Okay, click on this particular create button, guys. From there, I want you guys to select the static template. Okay, I want you guys to select this static template, guys. So please select this, guys, static template. Once you have selected the static template itself, it will open up this particular page for you guys. Okay, this particular sandbox for you guys. Okay, the sandbox has 3 different parts to it. The sandbox has 3 different parts to it, guys. On the left hand side, as you're able to see, it is showing you all the files that are present inside of this sandbox. You're having this index.html as a file, package.json, sandbox.config.json, and package.json and sandbox.config.json is something that we don't even care about. It is there for the sandbox. It is there for the sandbox to actually work. We only care about index.html, guys. We only care about index.html. So that is where you are able to see all your files, all your folders, whatever is there inside of the sandbox itself. Okay, in the panel that is there in the middle, okay, the panel that you are able to see in the middle, this is where you type your code, guys. It has already opened up index.html right over there, and this is where you write your code itself. Okay, Sujal Priani, he's just messing with us, always just showing us the basics like we don't know how this works. Sujal Priani, that's great that you know everything. So let's do one thing, Sujal. Next time you take up the boot camp, okay? Not everybody knows everything. Sujal, try to understand it, okay? There are many people that are coming right over here that even if I'm saying it 2 times as well now, they would not be able to understand it. Okay? Not everybody has such a great brain as you, Sujal, okay? So if you are able to understand everything, Sujal, that's great. Please help others in the live chat to understand it as well. Okay, so try to help others out. Okay, it is fine if you feel that you know everything. If you know everything today, you would have been the CEO of Google, but you are not. I hope so. Because if I last remember, the CEO of Google is not Sujal. I think so. Right? So right over here, everybody needs to be helped, right? So try to help them out, Sujal, if you know everything. Okay, great. So right over here, guys, in the middle of the things itself, okay, in the middle of the things, you are having all your code that is there, okay, all your code that is there, and your index.html, that is where you're writing your code. On the right hand side, you are able to see your website. Okay, the code that you're writing, how does it look like in a website itself? How does it look like in a website itself? That is what you are able to see on the right hand side of your template. Are you guys able to understand this? So files, code, website. Okay, files, code, website, guys. As simple as that. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Good. So what we are going to do right now is that this browser, okay, we don't want to see all these things at the same time, right? It is very messy. We are not able to see, we are not able to do anything right over here. It is very messy right now. So we will clear this off first of all. What I want you guys to do is in the right hand side panel, that is the browser. Are you guys able to see this button on the top right corner? Are you guys able to see this button right over here? That is open in new window. Okay, open in new window on the top right corner. Are you guys able to see this button? Please do let me know, guys. Click on this particular button, guys. Open in new window. Okay, the template that you have, see, guys, again I'm explaining to you guys one more thing. Please keep it in mind. Do not code along with me. Okay, I'm being very clear with this from the day one. Do not code along with me. Do not. When you're coding along with me, you're not listening to me carefully. You're missing out on stuff. You're not the only child in this particular bootcamp. There are various other students as well. You'll ask me to just repeat myself that I've already explained it very clearly. So please do not code along with me. Right now, when you are here, okay, when you are here in the class, listen to me carefully, understand everything carefully, see everything carefully itself. For example, people are asking me what is the template name. I've already told you guys. That means you're not listening to me at that particular point of time. That is wrong, right? Listen to me carefully. After the class is ending, then practice everything so that you are able to increase your recall. Okay, and then whatever you have learned, that will stay in your mind itself, guys. That will stay in your mind itself. So please understand this, guys. Okay, secondly, the template name is static. Okay, the template name is static, guys. Again, do not code along with me. Listen to me carefully, see everything carefully, take down notes if you want. That's it. Okay, good, guys. So we have opened up the browser in a new panel, so we don't require the browser anymore. We are just going to collapse it. Okay, we are just going to collapse the browser itself. Files as well, I don't think so. We don't want it right now, right? Files also we don't want it. We are not going to use it right now. So we are going to collapse it. Okay, so this Explorer button on the top left corner. And the Explorer button on the left corner, guys, you can just click on that. It will collapse that for you guys. It will collapse that for you guys. And right now we just have our index.js on our screen. Okay, we are having just our index.js on our screen, nothing else. We're going to select everything right over here in this file, delete it. There's nothing in this file as well. Okay, our index.js is now absolutely clear. Okay, the index.js file is absolutely clear. Okay, there's nothing inside of it. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know, guys. Are you guys able to see this? Are you guys able to understand it? Please let me know. Now, what is this index dot? What is this HTML? What is CSS? What is JavaScript? Let's first try to understand it. Okay, let's first try to understand it, guys. I'll be using an example to make you guys understand about it. This is an example that our team created for understanding HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, guys. This is an example that our team created for understanding HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So think about it. HTML is basically what gives your website a structure, whatever content that you are having. Okay, how will you verify that we are attending the bootcamp? By taking your attendance. How will I be taking your attendance? I will be letting you guys know at the end of today's class. So still, please be patient, focus upon the class, as simple as that. Okay, so right over here, as you are able to see, okay, you are having HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. HTML provides a structure to your website. What is the content to your website? Okay, what are the things that is going to happen? Okay, so does something needs to be looking bold and big? Okay, so just like your body has a skeleton inside of it that gives you a shape, that gives you a structure itself. That is what HTML is for your website. Okay, it gives a basic structure, a basic outline, a basic content that goes into your website, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand it? Please let me know. We are of course going to learn HTML in its practicality as well, so do not worry about it, but just the basic intuition about it I want you guys to understand. Okay, next is CSS, guys. Okay, next is CSS. CSS is basically like the t-shirt that you are wearing, the specs that you are having, the hair that you are having, okay, the makeup that you apply on yourself, maybe tattoos. Okay, so tattoos will also be considered as your like styling. Okay, so this is also tattoos, right? All these are tattoos. So this is also considered to be styling itself for you guys. Okay, so any kind of accessories that you're wearing, for example watch, okay, maybe a band, okay, or something else, all these are basically styles that you're having. Okay, that basically makes you stylish, that makes you attractive. Okay, it's the same way CSS basically provides your website with the styling that it needs. Okay, the colors that you want, the images that you want, the sizes that you want. Okay, all these different things that are there, that is provided by your CSS itself. Then you are having your JavaScript. JavaScript basically makes your website interactive. CSS is making your website look pretty. JavaScript basically makes your website interactive itself. Okay, now what do I mean by interactive? So for example, clicking on a button, the color of the website changes. Okay, scrolling on a particular image, bringing your mouse over an image, the image gets bigger. All these different interactiveness that is there between you and the website, that is what is caused by JavaScript, guys. That is what is caused by JavaScript. In this bootcamp, we are going to learn HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, guys. We're going to learn all three of them, so you don't have to worry about it. We're going to learn all three of them, guys. HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. I'm just giving you guys an introduction to the topics itself. Just an intro to the topic. Okay. Okay, guys. Now, once you are able to understand a little bit of this, let us go and see what happens to our favorite websites without CSS. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new window itself right over here. What is our favorite websites? Okay, let us go with netflix.com. Okay, netflix.com, one of our favorite websites, guys. Let us go with instagram.com. Let us go with another website, guys. Another website that you guys usually use. Any website, guys, that you want to see without makeup. Okay, any website that you want to see without makeup, guys, please let me know. LinkedIn. Okay, LinkedIn. Okay, LinkedIn, I'm opening it up right over here. Amazon. Okay, let's open up Amazon as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is that, guys, I'm going to search for a Chrome extension called as Web Developer. Okay, web developer Chrome extension, guys. Web developer Chrome extension. Inside of this, I'm going to select the very first option, guys. Okay, very first option, web developer. I'm going to open it up, guys. I'm going to install it into my browser. I've already done that, guys. I've already done that for you guys. Okay, I've already installed web developer Chrome extension right now. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this Chrome extension first on Netflix, guys. This is how Netflix looks like with CSS. Okay, with CSS, guys. So right now I'm watching Breaking Bad. That is there. I'm going to finish it in a few days. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Chrome extension, web developer Chrome extension. I'm going to disable my CSS. Okay, I'm going to disable my CSS, guys. This is what Netflix looks like without CSS. This is what Netflix looks like without CSS, guys. This is just HTML that you're seeing right over here. You guys like it? Please do let me know. This is your Netflix without CSS, guys. Let us look at Instagram. Okay, again, we will go to your web developer Chrome extension, disable all styles. This is Instagram without CSS, guys. This is Instagram without CSS. Instagram without CSS, guys. As you're able to see. LinkedIn. Let us do it with LinkedIn as well. This is LinkedIn without CSS, guys. This is LinkedIn without CSS. Let's go to Amazon, guys. Let's go to Amazon. Let's remove CSS from right over here. This is Amazon without CSS, guys. This is Amazon without CSS. What about your JavaScript? What about JavaScript, guys? Let's see what happens if I remove JavaScript. So let us enable our CSS in every page. Let us enable our CSS in every page, guys. What about JavaScript? Okay, let us close JavaScript, guys. This is our website right over here, right? So I'm hovering over any particular article. It is opening up and is showing me the trailer for that as well, right, guys? Along with that, if I'm scrolling down below, it is loading more and more like movies for me, right? The more that I scroll, the more movies that it opens up for me, right, guys? So what we are going to do is we are going to reload our page and we are going to disable our JavaScript for this particular page. So web developer, and then I'm going to go into disable JavaScript, guys. Disable JavaScript. Then we are going to reload our page, guys. This is Netflix without JavaScript, guys. This is Netflix without JavaScript. None of the things are opening up. If I'm hovering over it, the interactivity of the website and me is gone completely. Now the website is not interactive with me. If I'm hovering over it, none of it is becoming bigger. More things it is not able to load up for me as well. More number of movies it is not able to load up for me as well. So the website is not at all interactive with me. What about Instagram? Let us reload the page without JavaScript. Instagram won't even load up without JavaScript, guys. Instagram won't even load up without JavaScript. What about LinkedIn? LinkedIn also won't even load up without JavaScript. LinkedIn won't even load up without JavaScript. What about Amazon, guys? So Amazon will load up without JavaScript, guys. But for example, if I'm going into a particular product, okay, if I'm going into a particular product, I cannot make it larger. So whenever I used to click on a particular video or a particular image itself, I'm not able to shift from one image to the other. I'm not able to shift from one image to the other. I'm not able to zoom into the image itself. When I hover over it, it used to zoom in for me. That is also not something that I can do. Okay. So all these basic things, basic interactivity with the website. Okay. New products are not getting loaded right over here. Okay. The interactivity with the website is totally gone. The interactivity with the website is totally gone, guys. That is how important the CSS and your JavaScript is, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand how important your CSS and your JavaScript is? Please let me know, guys. So with JavaScript, guys, with JavaScript, you are able to zoom into the product. Now I've enabled JavaScript. You are able to zoom into the product. You are able to change the images as well. Okay, all this you are able to do it. Okay. You are able to see more products as well loading up right over here, right? That is how important your CSS and your JavaScript is for you. Okay. What about without HTML? So somebody is asking, what about without HTML? What if I remove the entire skeleton from your body? What will be left? Somebody, so without JavaScript, okay, so you can't move. Okay, you can't run, you can't move, you can't walk. That is what I'm saying. Without your CSS, you can't wear any clothes, you can't wear any accessories. Okay, you can't have any facial hair. What about without HTML? That means I'm removing the entire skeleton from your body. What will be left? Will something be left or not, guys? Will something be left? Nothing. It's a pile of goo. Okay, it's a, so for those guys who used to watch Ben 10. Okay, did you guys watch Ben 10 when you were small? Okay, it was a cartoon that used to come up on Cartoon Network or something like that. Did you guys watch Ben 10 when you were small, guys? So there was this green color alien that was there on Ben 10. I don't remember the name. Ben 10 Goo Alien Goop. Yeah, I think so. That name was Goop. This is what will be left, guys. Just goop on the floor. Okay, that is what will be left for you guys at the end. Okay, just goop on the floor, guys. Okay, so you cannot remove HTML from a website. Okay, no issues. Okay, so now that you guys are able to understand just a bit, please speak slowly. I know this is a session with a lot of people, but please speak slowly. Shivam, if you are feeling that I'm speaking very loudly, in that case, you can just reduce the volume of your device, I guess. Okay, because your device can operate the volume, I think so. And please speak slowly if you're thinking I'm speaking very fast, as if like after one word after the other. So that is my normal speaking way itself. So I can't help it actually. Okay, I'm actually going very slow according to what I used to speak. Okay, not okay. So with speed, so I've definitely tried to speak a little bit slow. Okay, do not worry about it. Will you teach animation or it's just HTML, CSS, and JavaScript? So what do you think animations are made of? Okay. This question I need to handle it personally. I love this question. Somebody asked, why are you teaching HTML, CSS, JavaScript? Are you guys going to teach animations at any particular point of time? Let us look at it. So I'm going to open up Apple's website. How many of you guys love the Apple website, guys? Please let me know. How many of you guys love the Apple's website? Let's go with iPhone. Okay, let's go with iPhone 14 Pro. Okay, this is a website. As you're able to see, animations, guys, animations. All these animations are there. If I scroll down below, these text are coming up. It is changing its colors. Then the background is changing right over here. Okay, everything is happening. Now a phone will come up. Okay, the phone will slide on each other. Okay, it will change its fucking color as well. Okay, see, this is the animation. Okay, meet the new face of iPhone, and then the O is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and then you are getting the fucking like pill right over there. Okay, so all this is nothing else but animations, guys. All these are nothing else but animations. Let's see what happens when I remove CSS. I'll go into my web developer tool. I'm going to disable all these CSS from this website. This is what happens to your fucking animations when you don't have CSS. Okay, look at it. This is your animation, guys. All the background that was changing, all the images that was there, and all the things that you were able to see. This is what is left out of your website, guys, without CSS. Okay, let's enable the CSS. Let's not be a very bad person. Okay, we'll enable the CSS. We are good people, right? We are good people. Good people enable the CSS, right? They don't disable the CSS. Let's enable the CSS. Let's disable JavaScript, guys. Let's disable JavaScript. What happens if I disable JavaScript? Let's reload the page, guys. This is your website without JavaScript. So where is your animation? Are you guys able to see any animations? I'm not able to see any animations. This is what is left if you disable the animations, guys. Okay. So if you want to create your animations, you need to use CSS and JavaScript to do that. Okay. To make sure that everything is working properly, you need to use CSS and JavaScript. To use CSS and JavaScript, you need to have a skeleton, right? That skeleton, to attach your CSS and JavaScript over something, you need to have a skeleton. So for that, you need to learn HTML. The first HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and then the animations will start. Okay. Okay, great. Now that I've explained to you guys why the fuck are we learning JavaScript and CSS and HTML, now I can start with the class. How to use animation with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript? Can you explain me? What? I just explained it using such a great example. Dude, if you're still not able to understand it after this example, I can't help you. I'm very sorry for that. Okay, let us enable our JavaScript itself, guys. Okay, it's already enabled. Shit. Okay, no issues. Okay, so let's start, guys. Disable CSS from YouTube, sir. I'm not going to do that because we are streaming on YouTube. Any kind of fuck ass problem that I'm creating with YouTube, it will stop this streaming. I don't want it to do that. That is the reason why I'm not going to play around with changing the CSS or the JavaScript of YouTube, guys. Okay. Oh, I'm tired. Okay. So let's get started, guys. Let's get started with this. Wait, what was I doing before this? Yeah. So we are going to write our very first piece of code on HTML. Okay, we are going to write our very first piece of code using HTML, guys. Now HTML basically is made up of different type of tags that are there. Okay, please understand this. HTML, the full form of HTML is hypertext markup language. Okay, the full form of HTML is hypertext markup language, guys. Okay, what do you mean by markup language? Okay, what do you mean by markup language, guys? So have you guys heard about Egyptian hieroglyphs? Please do let me know. Have you guys heard about Egyptian hieroglyphs? Please do let me know, guys. So some of you have heard about it, some of you have not heard about it. No issues in that. I will just show it to you guys. Right over here, Egyptian hieroglyphs, EGYPTION, Egyptian hieroglyphs. So these symbols that Egyptians used to write their things itself were referred to as Egyptian hieroglyphs, guys. Egyptian hieroglyphs. These Egyptian hieroglyphs are basically called as your markup languages, guys. Markup languages. Why markup? Okay. So basically you had some language that already existed. Okay. Some text that already existed from beforehand itself. Okay. From beforehand itself. You used to add these symbols to it. Okay. You used to add these symbols to that particular text to increase its meaning. Okay, to highlight the meaning of the words, to add some additional information to the words itself. Will you teach CSS, JavaScript, animation, or just basics of web development? What is the name of the bootcamp? Okay, is it just HTML, CSS, JavaScript, or is it web animations? Whatever the word is of the bootcamp, that is what you are going to learn right away here. Okay, now please don't disturb the class with unnecessary questions. Okay, thank you so much. What is markup and markdown languages? Markdown languages, I have no fucking clue what it is because even I don't have any idea about it. Markup language, like I basically said, these symbols that are added to your already existing text, okay, basically adds, increases the information said by those text itself. Add some more information to those texts using these symbols, okay, and that is the reason why it is called as markup language, because it is increasing the knowledge transfer, it is increasing the meaning, it is adding some value to those texts, guys. Are you guys able to understand what is the meaning of markup language? Please do let me know. Good. So in a similar way, inside of HTML as well, for example, right over here, inside of our code, if I'm writing hello world, inside of our file, I'm writing hello world right over here. If I go back to my website, and reload my page, as you're able to see, you are able to see this very small hello world on your screen, right? You're able to see this very small hello world on our screen, guys. Please do let me know. So writing hello world inside of this particular file, writing hello world inside of this particular file itself, you are able to see that on your website right over here. You are able to see that on your website right over here. Okay, that is your normal text. Therefore, add some tags. So in HTML, hypertext markup language, that instead of symbols in your Egyptian hieroglyphs, you had symbols right over there. Inside of your HTML, you are having tags. So I'm having a particular tag called as the H1 tag, guys. Called as the H1 tag. This is the opening H1 tag. This is the closing H1 tag, guys. So adding this tag to this text. Originally, it was just the text. Using just the text, I'm having this shitty ass thing on my website. Now, if I'm having a tag such as H1 right over here, I'm going back to my website and reloading the page. It makes the exact same text big and bold in nature. It makes the exact same text big and bold in nature, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to see this? Are you guys able to understand it? Please do let me know, guys. So inside of HTML, you utilize these tags that are there to add some more information to your text itself. Right over here, adding H1 tag made your tag big and bold. Okay, it made your text big and bold in nature, guys. Okay, and these tags are usually, again, usually, not always, but usually have an opening. This is called as the opening tag. Okay, where the tag opens, and the closing tag right over here, guys, and the closing tag. Whatever text is present in between the opening and the closing tag, that is where the application of the changes due to that tag happens. Okay, application of the changes due to that tag happens, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please do let me know. Can you tell us day-wise topics in this course? No, not at all, because I teach till the time that I want to teach. Then I take up the topics from the next day. Yes, an overall topics I can tell you guys: HTML, CSS, JavaScript, web animations, and the project done. 5 topics. Okay, good. The next thing that we want to understand is we are going to start by writing the HTML tag, guys. HTML tag, the opening and the closing HTML tag, guys. Okay, this all your HTML code is going to go in between this opening and the closing HTML tag, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. All your HTML code is going to go in between the opening and the closing HTML file, guys. Inside of this HTML tag, opening and closing HTML tag, the first tag that we are going to have is the head tag. And the second tag that we are going to have is the body tag. Now, what are these two tags, guys? That is the first question. What is head tag? What is the body tag? Okay. So, for example, I have bought a particular utensil right over here. Okay, this is the box of that utensil. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know. I'll make myself a little bit bigger so that you guys are able to see everything properly as well. Let me. Okay, this is huge. So right over here, guys, are you guys able to see this? Okay, now I will be coming like 5-6 times itself. This I should just keep it a bit small. Small me is fine. Okay, so this is a box, guys. This is a box of a utensil itself. I purchased this box, guys. I purchased this box right now. Okay, so I already know that it contains a utensil inside of it, right? I already know that it contains a utensil inside of it, but still a lot of information is written on the box. For example, I know that it is made by Prestige. That is the company that has made this. I already know that, but still it is written that, okay, it has been created by Prestige. I know what is the cost of this. I know what is the cost of this. The cost is, what is the cost? 1,560 rupees, guys. I already know that the cost is 1,560 rupees. Still it's written right over here that this is the cost of it. I already know that it is a gray color pan inside of it. Still again, you are writing right over here. It is giving you the image of that gray pan. Okay, so what is this, guys? This is information about the product that was inside, right? It is basically information about the product that was inside, right or wrong, guys? Please do let me know. Some extra information about the product that was there inside, guys, right or wrong? So that is referred to as metadata. Okay, that is called as metadata, guys. That basically means information about a particular data. Okay, it is called as information about a particular data or data about a particular data itself. Information about the product. Okay, some extra information about the product, guys, that you need to know. Of course, on the product, these type of things won't be written. On the pan itself, its price, where it is manufactured, what is the name, it's not going to be written right over there. But still on the box, everything is written. There is some extra information that you needed to know, right? Similarly, when you're creating a website, who created this website? What is the name of this particular website? You don't want to put it on the website itself, right? You're creating a website, you don't want to put the name of the website on this website, at my first website. You don't want to do that, right? But you want to name that website, who created that website. All this is called as metadata, or information about your website. Extra information about your website itself. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. So right over here, for example, and these things won't be coming up to your screens. It won't be showing to your website itself. That is the reason why it is called as metadata. It is information about the website. It is not going to come up to your screens. You will not be able to see it anywhere on your website itself. Now, that everything, all the metadata will go inside of the head of the website itself. All the metadata will go inside of the health. Okay? And the head tag itself, guys. All the metadata will go inside of the head tag. Now, whatever you want to showcase on the website, maybe some heading, maybe some image, maybe some colors, maybe some video, anything that you want to showcase on the website, that goes inside of the body tag. Anything that you want to showcase on your website goes inside of the body tag, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Great. So what we're going to do is we are going to first create our metadata. That is the title tag. Okay, that is the name of the website. What is the name of the website that you put up inside of the title tag, guys? The name of the website is, let's assume, my first website. That is the name of this particular website, guys. So you put it inside of the head tag. So the head tag, you put up the title tag, and that title tag contains the name of your website. That is my first website, guys. Okay. So if I save this, go back to my website, reload my page, as you're able to see, you're not able to see my first website anywhere on your screen, guys. You're not able to see my first website anywhere in this window, right? In this particular screen, in this white space, you're not able to see anything, right? That is why it is called as a metadata. It is just information about the website itself. Now what you're going to do is you are going to, so for example, I want to see a H1 tag. I want to see big and bold hello world inside of my website. That I'm going to put up inside of the body tag, guys. So H1 right over here, hello world. Okay, I'm going to save it. So inside of the body tag, I put up the H1 tag, guys. That is the heading tag that contains hello world right over here. I'm going to go back to my website, reload my page. As you're able to see, we are able to see hello world on our screen, guys. We are able to see hello world on our screen, guys, right? Session closing time. Sumukhu, if you don't want to stay in the class, you can leave absolutely right now itself. Why do you want to know about the session closing time? If you're here to learn, just focus on the class itself. Although the class will be of 90 minutes. Okay. Great, guys. Amazing. So, but let me give you a googly right now. Okay. If you guys have ever played cricket, there is a ball that basically goes like in random directions itself, and it is called as googly. Okay. So what I've taught to you guys right now, let me change it a little bit, guys. Let me change it a little bit. Okay. Let me delete everything. Let me delete everything right over here, guys. I've deleted everything. Just the title tag, just the h1 tag, guys. Just the title tag, just the h1 tag right over here. Okay, I'm saving this. I'm going to go back to my website, reload my page. Everything is working in the exact same manner. Nothing is being changed right over here. Everything is working in the exact same manner. Nothing is being changed right over here. So why was I learning HTML, head tag, body tag? Why is that the case? Okay. Why is that the case, guys? If everything is working without that as well, why are we learning all those things? Now see, try to understand this. Me and you can live in two separate manners. I can be very organized and you can be unorganized as fuck. Okay. Your shoes are lying on the top of your refrigerator. Your clothes are lying under your washing machine. Okay. You're living very unorganized. And I'm living very organized in a very organized way. So I am able to handle my life much more better. When you are going to a particular job, when you're working for a particular company, you are not the only one who is working on a product. Okay, you are not the only one who is working on a product, guys. Thousands of engineers are working on the same product as you. So if you're not organized, if your code is not organized, nobody will hire you. Nobody will want to work for you if they are not able to understand your code itself. Okay, so similar to that right over here is as well, what we have done is we have separated our code. Okay, all the metadata I have put it inside of the head tag, all the normal tags I put up inside of the body tag. So any developer, if he wants to check up whether, okay, where is my metadata, if I want to change the metadata itself, I know I just have to go. Okay, I know I just have to go into the head tag. I have to see all the metadata. I already know where it is. I want to see everything that is there on my site. I just have to go into the body tag. I know where it is. Okay, so that is the benefit of using all these different tags itself, guys. Now somebody was asking, sir, I've already seen something called as doc type HTML. Okay, many of you guys might have worked with HTML in the past as well. You must have seen this particular line of code, guys. Doc type HTML, guys. But I had not written that particular line of code, right? I had not written that particular line of code, guys. Why is that the case? Why is that the case, guys? Understand this, guys. Understand this. Your web browsers. Okay, can you guys give me some examples of web browsers, guys? First, let us try to understand whether you know what is a web browser or not. Okay, so can you guys give me some examples of web browsers? Please do let me know, guys. Okay, Chrome, Brave, Firefox, Chrome, Opera, Firefox, Brave, Google. Shubham answered it wrong. Subhash. Okay, Subhash. No, it's not. Okay, so let's first try to make sure that some of your things that you are writing it wrong is cleared. Yes, Google Chrome is a web browser, guys. Google is a search engine. Yes, Microsoft Edge is a web browser. Bing is a search engine. Okay, try to understand the difference between the two. Chrome is an application. It's an app. Okay, it's something that you open up. And right over there, then you type www.google.com. Google.com, Google is basically a website. Okay, Google is basically a website. It's not an application. It's just a website. Your web browser basically helps. So all your website is nothing else but code, right? HTML code, CSS code, and your JavaScript code. The role of your web browser is to get all these three files together, to understand all these three files, and to show it to you guys in a visual fashion itself. The website that you are able to see will just show you the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript code, not a website. HTML, CSS, and JavaScript code, you won't be able to understand anything. Even I won't be able to understand anything, guys. Okay, that is the role of web browsers, to show you the website in a visual sense. Whereas your search engine is used to search for things. Okay, Google is used to search for things, guys. That is not the role of your web browser. Okay, so understand this, that in the early versions of the web browsers back 5 years back, guys, 3 to 5 years back. Okay, Safari is also a web browser, guys. Safari, Mozilla Firefox, okay, your Brave, your Chrome, Edge, Internet Explorer, all these are your web browsers, guys. Now 3 to 5 years before today, the current version of HTML, that is what everybody uses, is HTML5, guys. The current version of HTML that everybody uses is HTML version 5, guys. Okay, now HTML version 5 back 5 years back was not the stable version. The stable version 5 years back was HTML4. Okay, but people started writing their code in HTML5. Now, because the stable version was HTML4, so your web browsers by default could only read HTML4 code itself. Okay, your browsers such as Chrome or Edge or Firefox or all these kind of stuff could only read HTML4 code. Okay, so they had to, all the developers who were using HTML5 code, they had to write this particular line, doc type HTML, that basically tells the browsers that the code that I'm writing right now, all this code that is there inside of this file is basically HTML version 5 code. It is not HTML version 4. So please treat it as HTML version 5, not HTML version 4. Okay, but right now the default mode of your browsers is HTML version 5. Right now, in the current times, the default type of HTML that the browsers are able to understand is HTML5. Hence, you don't require writing this particular line of code, guys, because automatically your code is HTML5. Browsers understand HTML5. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. What is the difference between the versions? Some updation, something making it a bit faster. I also don't know the exact changes, but yes, that's the latest version, guys. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Good, amazing. So because this is the very first day, guys, today we'll have the class just for 60 minutes itself. Tomorrow onwards, we'll be having the class for 90 minutes. From tomorrow onwards, the classes will be of 90 minutes, guys. Okay, so right now I'm going to tell you guys how to fill up your attendance. Okay, so please listen to me very carefully. Okay, how to fill up your attendance, guys, I'm going to tell you guys right over now. Please listen to me very carefully, otherwise you will be missing out on your certificates. You will be missing out on your certificates, guys. Let me first create your attendance link, guys. Let me first create your attendance link. This link has been created. The classes will be every single day from 9 o'clock to 10:30. Okay, understand this. Listen to me very carefully. The classes will be every single day from 9 o'clock to 10:30, guys. That is the very first thing. Okay, very first thing, guys. Secondly, the classes that will be there every single day, there will be 2 attendances. There is 90 minutes of classes, there will be 2 attendances every single day. Once at the start of the class itself, I will be taking up the first attendance. I'll be at the start of the class itself. From tomorrow onwards, I will be taking up the first attendance, guys. At the end of the class, I will be taking up the second attendance. At the end of the class, guys, I'm going to take up the second attendance. So if you are not present live and if you are missing out a single attendance, the 2 attendances every single day, you filled up the first attendance, you were not able to fill up the second attendance, no attendance for you. Zero. You're not going to get up the any certificates itself. If you are not able to fill up the first attendance, you are able to fill up the second attendance, again, no attendance for you, zero. You're not going to get any certificates from my end. As simple as that. Second, at any particular day during the 7 days, in one of the attendance, I will ask one question. I will ask one question. Whatever I've taught in the class, the question will be the exact same. If you are not able to answer that question, again, even 7 out of 7 days of attendance are there, zero. You're not going to get any certificates because you're not listening to me carefully. You're not paying attention to the class. As simple as that, guys. As simple as that, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. So from tomorrow onwards, you need to be live in the class at 9 o'clock. Otherwise, you are not going to get any certificates from our end. The second particular thing that is there is that in this particular boot camp, okay, in this particular boot camp, whatever students are there right now, if you have not registered for this boot camp, if you have not registered for this boot camp, no issues in that. Fill out today's attendance. I will consider that as the registration for this boot camp, guys. Fill out this particular attendance and I will consider it as the registration for this boot camp. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. I have not provided the attendance link up till now. Shut up and listen to me carefully first of all. Otherwise, you will not get your certificates. Don't come to me at a later point of time telling me, sir, I filled up my attendance. I didn't get my certificates. Because you fucked up. Okay. The second particular thing, guys, you need to understand it. All these 7 days, there are going to be 13 attendances. In these 7 days, there are going to be 13 attendances. One on the first day, every single day, 2 attendance for 6 days, 13 attendances. If you're missing out a single attendance, 0, no certificates for you. Okay. The second particular thing, guys, every single attendance you have to fill up using the exact same email ID. If you are using, for example, first day you use some email ID, second day you use another email ID, you have missed out the attendance. 0 attendance for you. Again, no certificates. You have to use the exact same email ID every single day. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. You have to use the exact same email ID every single day. Are you guys able to understand it? Please do let me know. There will be 13 attendances in 7 days. Even 1 attendance is missing. No certificates. So if you're not present live at 9 o'clock, no certificates. You are not using the same email ID to fill up your attendance, no certificates. It's a very strict rule, guys. Okay? You will be given 5 minutes to fill out your attendance, guys. Today is the first day of the class. I'm giving you 10 minutes to fill out the attendance. Okay? Today is the first day of your class, so you're given 10 minutes to fill out your attendance, guys. From tomorrow onwards, we'll get only 5 minutes to fill out the attendance. Tomorrow onwards, we'll get only 5 minutes to fill out the attendance, guys. So today, learn how to fill up the attendance properly. Secondly, guys, when you're filling up your attendance, okay, if you're facing any kind of problem like traffic or something like that, link always works. Any kind of problem that you guys are facing, reload the page. Reload the page, guys. See, I don't care if you guys are sleepy or something like that. I've been taking up bootcamp from 6 o'clock right now. Okay? So if you guys are feeling sleepy, that is up to you. That is not my fault. If you are here to learn, it's fine. If you are not here to learn, don't come to the class itself. I'm explaining you guys the exact same things because at a later point of time, I know that you are going to come up to me and saying, I didn't receive the certificates. I don't want that. Okay? If you want to listen to me carefully. If you don't want to listen to me, please leave the class. As simple as that, guys. As simple as that. So whenever I want, I will share the attendance. If I don't want, I will not share the attendance. That is how it works. Okay? Now understand it very carefully. When you are opening up the link, right now, I will be giving you guys the link right now. Okay? If it is not working for you, I don't want to see a single person writing in the live chat, sir, it is not working for me. Just reload the link. Okay? Just reload the link. As simple as that. Even if one person is saying to me na, that the link is not working, I'm going to make sure that he's not going to get his certificates. As simple as that. So right now I'm providing to you guys the link in the live chat. The link is going to be open for the next 10 minutes, guys. The link will be closed exactly at 10:14. The link will be closed exactly at 10:14, guys. The link will be closed exactly at 10:14. The link will be closed exactly of 10:14, guys. I've just come from the previous live of the bootcamp. How can I join this bootcamp? WhatsApp group for info. Ashutosh, just YouTube. You already know the timings at 9 o'clock. So every day at 9 o'clock, just come to the bootcamp. As simple as that. You don't have to join the bootcamp or something like that. Okay. I've already provided you guys the attendance link, guys. It is going to be closed in the next 9 minutes. It's going to be closed at exactly 10:14. As you're able to see, the attendance link is working absolutely fine. 38 people have already filled up their attendances. The link is working absolutely fine. There is no issues with the link whatsoever. Sir, sir, from when will the campus ambassador training start? I have been waiting for the credentials for the past 2 weeks. Okay, the counselors are not replying. The campus ambassador, okay, the campus ambassador program we have not yet started right now. We are going to start it very soon within the next week or so. Give us some time because there's a lot of planning that is going on behind it. In the next week or so, we will be starting with that as well. So do not worry about it, guys. Do not worry about it. Okay. Like I said, guys, the attendance thing is working absolutely fine. It will be closed exactly at 10:14. Okay. Sir, it says day one. Is it a problem? Because it is day one, guys. It is day one. So yeah, there's no issues in that. Okay. The next thing is I'm coming from a previous live of bootcamp WhatsApp group. Ashutosh, like I said, you don't need to join the WhatsApp group. The class is going to start at 9 o'clock. So just be at 9 o'clock itself. Polar peeps, no, we do everything at cost or at free itself. So whatever is at cost, we are giving it to you at cost itself. Okay. Okay, guys. So we'll meet tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Okay, we'll meet tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Why there was no JavaScript and React.js bootcamp today? Someone, are you? But what are you smoking? Okay, I also need that, I guess. There was the class. Okay, you don't have to worry. 7:30. There was the class itself. Yes, Polar Peeps, that is the cost. Okay, guys, so we'll meet tomorrow at 9 o'clock. And from 9 o'clock to 10:30, we'll be having our class. Please be live on time tomorrow, guys. Otherwise, you will not be able to get your certificates. It's as simple as that, guys. It's as simple as that. So thank you so much, guys. Good night. Take care. The attendance link is going to be closed in the next 7 minutes. Please fill out your attendance link properly, guys. Please fill out the attendance link in the properly. Polar Peeps, if you have filled up the form, somebody from our team will be reaching out to you. Polar Peeps. Polar Peeps, could you tell me your name? Polar Peeps, what is your name? Could you tell me that so that somebody from our team is able to reach out to you? Polar Peeps, what is your name so that we are able to reach out to you? Please do let me know. Nabil. Okay, Polar Peeps, no issues in that. Somebody from our team will reach out to you. Okay. Okay, guys. So please come on time tomorrow at 9 o'clock. We'll start up our class immediately. Okay. And we'll be continuing from right over there, guys. So thank you so much, guys. Good night. Tomorrow again, 90 minutes of classes. Okay. Yes, Renu, you can attend the classes live. Okay, get your attendance. That will consider as your registration itself. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Good night. Good night, guys. Good night.